Hello, BookTube. Hello, friends. Welcome to Lizzie Faye Loves Books. I'm Elizabeth, and I am coming to you from Emily's hospital room. If you've been following me on Instagram, you know that I am in the hospital with my daughter Emily. She did have her brain surgery on Monday. She had a corpus callosotomy. She is recovering nicely. She has had very few, very mild seizures since then, but that is not uncommon. The main thing we are hoping for with this surgery is that it will eliminate the generalized seizures that encompass the whole brain and make her fall. So it's a possibility that, over time she might not have any more. But for now, we're just watching to see what type of seizures she has, if they're mild or strong or whatever. And so far, so good. So thank you all for your prayers and support and your kind words and your well wishes. And if you are not following me on Instagram and you want to see what I have posted over the last few days, then it is Lizzie Faye Loves Books, just like my YouTube channel. So for today, I just thought since it's Friday, I'd kind of do a Friday Reads, tell you a little bit about what I have finished so far in the month of July. Of course, I will post a June wrap-up and maybe even a July TBR. I don't know. Mostly for my July TBR, I'm just continuing what I was reading in June, all the print books that I have started, and working on the Summer Romance Book Bingo, my 20 by 20 challenge, and stuff like that. So I have finished, actually today, 2 books, and I have a little bit of hope that I might finish one more today. But what I finished so far in the month, well, today, I'll start with today and then I'll backtrack a little bit. I finished The Purpose-Driven Life by Rick Warren. Very inspirational, very good. I really am glad that I finally read this book. It was very, very good. And then a Christian fiction book that I just finished is called Bright Arrows by Grace Livingston Hill. I read a lot of her books when I was in my 20s. She wrote in the early 1900s, and she has well over 100 books, and they are mostly all Christian fiction, romance, and this was delightful. Made me just happy to read another book by her. I don't remember which ones I've read and which ones I haven't. So I decided a couple of years ago that I would start at the beginning. Now, not chronologically. I don't even know which of her books come first in order of publication, but way back in the day, they started publishing them in paperbacks, and the paperbacks are numbered. That's not the original order, but I have a lot of the paperbacks, so I thought I'd just start reading them in numbered order so that I could better keep track of what I've read and what I haven't. So this is number 2. It's called Bright Arrows, and I really enjoyed it. Then a couple of days ago, I finished on audio This Lullaby by Sarah Dessen, and I did not really enjoy this one. It's a teen book, but these teens are misbehaving. There's underage drinking, they have fake IDs, they go to bars, they talk about having sex, and I just don't like to read about teens partaking in that kind of stuff. So I did not enjoy it, and I am not going to recommend that my daughter read this either. And then I hope maybe I can finish this before I go to sleep. I don't have that much left. This is Book Club Babies by Ashton Lee. It's the last book in the Cherry Cola Book Club series. A lot of what's at the end of this book is recipes, so I don't necessarily have to read those to consider the book finished. So I have just really like this much left, and that's about 4 chapters. So I could probably read that if I put my mind to it and don't get too sleepy. Emily's gone to sleep now. She's had all her medicine. She's set for the night. It's about 10:30 on Friday evening. And so, yeah, I'm going to hope to try to finish this up tonight. And then I'm also reading The House at Riverton by Kate Morton. This is a read-along that I am hosting on my Goodreads group. And also, if you are participating in the Summer Romance Book Bingo and you decide to read this along with me, you can get a point for the bingo as well. So we are in our 3rd week of reading this right now. I am just about to start the 3rd section, and technically the weekend's tomorrow, so I'm not going to get the 3rd section done within this time frame, but and I said this on the Goodreads group, that I was going to get behind on purpose, because the last couple of days of June, I wanted to focus my print reading time on finishing 2 or 3 more books that I was really close to finishing, and I didn't quite get all of that done. In fact, one of these, this was one of the ones I had hoped to finish in the month of June. But anyway, I wanted to focus what little time I had to read out of a print book on finishing up a couple of things. And so I put this aside just for a couple of days. And then once Emily's surgery got underway and we got, well, once her surgery was finished and we were up in a room and all of that, then I was able to start getting back to this one. So I will get caught up. And if those of you who are reading it with me have not gotten caught up, don't worry. We're just taking about 65, 75 pages per week. And so there's still plenty of time to catch up, even if you haven't started yet. So I would love to have any of you join me if you would like to. And then I have several other books here, but of all the ones that I started in June, all of the rest of them have very little progress made in them, except this one. I'm about half done with it. So I'm going to probably try to work on finishing this one next. This is Breakout by Kate Messner. This is one of the Sunshine State books, and I'm probably going to need to get this back to the library pretty soon. So my main goals for this next week are to catch up and keep up with House at Riverton, and probably to go ahead and get this one finished. So if you want to know all the other books that I'm currently reading, then check out my Goodreads page or check on my last couple of updates that I did in June, where I went over all of the print books that I had started in the month of June. So I guess that is about all I'm going to do for tonight. I don't have a lot of space left on my phone camera, not much memory, but I just thought it would be fun to come on here and sort of do a Friday Reads and say hello. And so that's about it. Hello. So I will hopefully now come back soon with some other videos. I have a couple of videos pre-filmed that are just about done edited. They're just about done being edited, and they are not wrap-ups or anything. One's a tag video and one is something a little more unique. So I will get those posted within the next couple of days. So I hope you are having a great day. I hope you're reading a good book and have a great day. God bless you.